How's this? Is it at a slant? Of course it is. It always is. You know, I just realized something. Anyway, yeah, the file on my left is the one I used for Part 8. But there was something in Part 8 that not Part 8, Part 7 that I did not finish talking about, and that was the thing about the Odyssey. So I guess I should finish about that now, even though I probably should have after Part 8, but it was basically like, you know, how Odysseus' wife, like, waits for 20 years for him to come home, and, like, just one day he does. Like, I would lose all hope. And just like how everything seems to take place over such a huge scale of time. Anyway, I forget if I showed this in the... But what happened was the guy chased Mimi, and then Tippy said, I wonder how he chased him. I could have showed that in the other file, but why? Anyway, we're now going through here. We wasted a minute doing nothing. And, we're at the end of the chapter, so that's actually not a very long chapter. I mean, as far as... It's very short as far as location, but if you thought that one was short, this next one... Oh, this next one. Oh, man. If you guys know what's coming... It's just kind of bad for an LP's sake. You'll see what I mean. Like, as far as the LP goes, this one might be the most boring part. Chapter 2-3, Breaking the Bank. It's definitely interesting. And this really does bring some of the RPG elements to it. Like, it's not just running forward and platforming. And now, if that last one did, then this one does even more. Now, you see a vase on top of a block. And you can go this way. You'll find a save block, but there's nothing else. You find a prison cell there, and this room is a lot more detailed in 3D. But you're probably wondering what this is. You see things up there, and you know that the only way to get this is to jump on top of that block and break that vase. And that causes an event. Yeah! You broke it! You broke my most favoriteest vase! Doofuses! I love that vase more than anything, and you broke it! Nyar! Oh, you'll pay for that. Yes, you will. I'll have you know that vase costs 1,000,000 rubies. So hand over that money, now, or you're done for. Rubies? No, I don't believe Mario cares any of that particular. I don't suppose there are anything like coins, are there? Coins? No one uses coins anymore, you peasants. I spit on your coins. What are you saying? Are you saying you tell me you don't have any rubies at all? Well, guess what? You're just gonna have to work it off then. Until you work off your debt, you naughty things. I own you. Enjoy labor. Yeah, so you can earn rubies in the generator room on the top floor. Once you earn 1,000,000 rubies, you come pay it off in the room at the back. You can also check the balance of your debt there. So, get to work, servants. Mario's now saddled with a 1,000,000 rupee debt. And, so you're probably thinking, wow, what do I do? Don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. Now, first thing to do is actually get Peach. I forgot I had Peach because I was just playing 1-4. But, we'll explore everything we can. I think there's something behind here. Yep, there is. And yes, it's not normally the first thing I do, but it's the first thing we found, so might as well do it. Whatever he said. No, oh, he said, know a secret? And he said, 'cause I do. So, do you know the secret? Part will do you if you close your peepers and imagine real hard that the world's gone. That's just about the biggest darn thrill ever. My sensor telling me that you're the hero, so yeah. You ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 17, 3.14, 1 Marzillion, 10. I believe that's a double reference there. Of course, a reference to pi in 3.14. That might also be a reference to the classic Frosty the Snowman movie, if anyone remembers that. I still watch it sometimes, because, you know, it's classic. I grew up with that. So let's go in here now. Looking for some pep? Yeah. Yeah, so if you get 10 rubies, then you can make a mushroom. Hey, genius, here's a tip. Nothing comes out if you can't pay for it. Mmm, juicy. Eating mushrooms is the only pleasure allowed in this horrible factory. So this is why the guy was telling Mario, just go on to Marley's Mansion, and told Peach, don't go. Because of this right here. Luckily, we're not forced to wear any of this. Hey, new gerbil, you want to learn a secret? Just tell me 100 rubies. So we can either... Yeah. And, yeah. So we are going to have to talk to him later. So right now, I think it's time we start earning some rubies. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Now, there are 3 floors. That's the first floor. That's the second floor if we go into 3D. And I'm just trying to make this as interesting as possible with all trying to expose absolutely everything hidden here. Just because this really is kind of a boring part of the game to LP. Because it's tedious. But it's original at least. So yes, we get a boo card. I believe that was. And now up to the 3rd floor where the action happens. Now that's where we work. That's something passcode. Let me just see if I remember this. Wasn't it like... I know there was a 5 in it. I don't think that was it. I don't know. I know there was a 5 in it. And this is another room. This guy, yeah. So he's saying that's a VIP room in there in which you earn rubies. Yeah, I'm going to keep calling them rupees because it's Zelda, of course. But yeah, they're rubies. So this is where you earn... this is where you earn rubies. Jump, little fleas. Work those skinny little flea legs. Make it burn. Jump like you made it. Boss Mimi hates the bark like she hates the dark like she hates Brussels sprouts. So work it. More power. Okay. Yeah, this is a generator room. Hit blocks, make energy, earn rubies. Rubies make the world go round. Round and round. You want to work here too? Sure thing. Oh, love the energy, kid. Just find an unused block and jump like you mean it. Another day, another ruby. Oh, those are motivational sparks. So I think that you can do this in 3D and have less of a chance of being hit. Yeah, if you go into 3D, there is no motivational spark, but there is the timer. So, for every time you hit this, you get 1 ruby. So you're probably wondering, how do I do this? But if you remember what that guy told us about a VIP room, and remember, wasn't there another guy down there? Yeah, there's another guy down there that charged us 100 rubies for a secret, and that secret just happened to be the passcode. So if we hit this 100 times, then we get, so we don't actually have to hit this block 1,000,000 times. We will be able to get to the VIP room. Now this, I'll explain about this a little later, because it's a kind of a funny story. This was, keep in mind, this was pretty much the last thing I did. This is pretty much the last game I played through before I knew about video game walkthroughs. This is the last game of that era. Have we hit 100 yet? I don't know. I don't think we have. You know what I should have done? I'll tell you later. Because I just got this wild idea. But it's too late now. $117, okay. You know, I can't tell you how many times I just do it and, work too little and think I've worked too much or something like that. Oh man, there's just this wild idea, but it's too late now. Anyway, so now we go back to the 2nd floor, the hangout. Hey, guess what? Since we have 117, that means we can get ourselves a mushroom as well as, hear that other secret that the guy wanted for just 1 room. That's right, we need Peach. Sorry, Peach, I mean... You have no business being here, but you didn't break that vase. Yeah, for 100 rupees. Your mom taught you to trust strangers, huh? Yeah, so all Baron right there. Well, it turns out she's a smart cookie. I'm going to give you the VIP room passcode. The secret code is 5963. I knew it had a 5 in it and a 9. What good is it? It's a secret. Just remember 5963. Thank me later, gerbil. Yeah. So yes, 5963. I won't forget it. And with our 1 extra ruby, we'll talk to that guy. Probably gonna give us a lame secret. New fleet, huh? Hey, did you know there's a oh, yeah. Right, but there is a guy in here. Yeah. Here's the skinny. In this mansion, there are lots of hidden passageways. Yeah. So, you know, small tip. But there's one more guy over here, and we'll get to him later. Basically, he'll charge us for another secret. But, see that over there? That's another thing we'll be doing later. But for now, we can go in here. Oh, we gotta... So, it's 5963. So, the VIP room... I don't know how there's VIP in a prison, but... I don't know. I mean, maybe, like, you know, it's funny, because a couple of, last spring in my school, there was this thing called Get Smart, which pretty much, just, told you about, like, you know, saying, they're actual prisoners coming to talk to us saying, don't make the mistakes we did. And they're, like, kind of like VIP prisoners, since they get to do things that none of the other prisoners do. They behave well. But at the same time, they're still prisoners. They're still owned by the state, and they're still in those orange jumpsuits. But at the same time, they're respected by all of us at the school. So yes, this is the VIP generator room. Yeah, major update from the other room, so I'm ready. Yes. So now we get to run. Now you have to do this for, I think it's like 5.5 minutes. I mean, yeah, you do earn rubies a lot faster. But anyway, I'm going to tell you about this wild idea I had, and it's too late now. I should have done my update video while I was doing this. That would have been awesome if I had done my update video while I was doing this. Maybe I could do something else while I'm doing this. I don't know, though. Yeah, yeah, well, I mean, the original plan was to just, you know, start the next video when I'm done with this. That would be the logical thing to do. But then I had that idea, and I'm like, oh, I should have done that. I should have. Oh, well. Missed opportunity there. But, oh, well. I don't know why I didn't think of that. See you guys next video when we will have 1 million rubies.